Righty. Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Pixel Show. My name is Robert Evans, and we are going to talk about new gear today. We are going to talk about composition to make your pictures a little bit better, and we're going to talk about an item that I use, what's in my bag. So let's get into it. All right, this is another episode of Pixel This, where I share with you just some quick tips, helpful hints, inspiration, whatever you want to call it. All right, let's jump into it. So today on the Pixel Show, for this episode of Pixel This, the first thing we are going to talk about is the power of simple. So the power of simple is something that I like to do, and talk about how to simplify your images to make them more powerful. And a lot of the way I do this is by using a lot of the rules of composition. So today's rule is going to be patterns, lines, and space. So this particular image I took when I was in Italy, probably 10 years ago. This is actually film. And I was in the Amalfi Coast, and I pulled over and looked down, and I saw all these amazing boats along the ocean, and I just thought, what a cool little pattern, and what a cool little thing that makes. And it turned out to be a successful image. I've actually sold it many times as a piece of fine art. So I did actually make money from this image. So sometimes when you're shooting from fun, you actually can sell your work as well. All right, let's jump next into what's in my bag. So in this, every time what we're going to talk about is I'm going to teach you or tell you a piece of equipment that I actually use that's in my bag. So today's piece of equipment is the Sony 85mm 1.4 G Master. This is a lens that I say finds light. And you can use it, of course, for portraits. It's a great portrait lens. You can use it during the ceremony. You can use it for toasts, or you can use it for sports, which is one way that I actually utilize this lens. So the reason I started using this lens, I'll blow this picture up a little bigger. I shoot a lot of hockey in the winter, and I really wanted a little bit more light, and B, a little more depth of field. And so by shooting this lens at wide open, usually in an arena, I'm about 1000 ISO at 1.4. And you can really see how this lens really helps, focuses on the subject that you're shooting. And even the players within 5-10 feet have a nice soft out of focus look at the audience. I mean, it's there, it's pretty illustrative, but it's really a way to feature whatever you want your viewer to look at. So I'm always trying to isolate players and get great images of them, and they love it too. So the 85, if you've never considered it, could also be a really great sport lens in the right situation, especially when you have low light. So again, hockey, basketball, anything indoors, where you can actually get, you don't even have to get super close. It can be a little tight around the net, but I'm usually using it just to focus on single players. All right, what do we have next? Next up is we got some new gear. I don't know if you noticed at the end of the show, at the end of the desk over here, I've got some new gear waiting to be opened. So what do we have today? Well, let me show you. We have some Edelkrone gear. Now I've bought a little gear from this company, and I have their tripod mount that kind of flexes and extends, which is really great. And then today what I purchased was this follow focus, or just a focus mechanism. So for precise focusing, if you want to focus from one subject to the other and have it be absolutely precise in one take, you got this. So you see how it works. You connect it to the camera. So I bought all the pieces. I have the mount for it. I have the rings. I have the focus knob, and we're going to open those up right now and let you see what's in the boxes. So here we go. Let's pull them a little closer so that I can get to them. We're gonna cut these open. Get the stuff out, see all the different pieces that I got for the follow focus. So in this first box, we have the mount for it so that you can use this as like a steady shot. I forget the exact term to what this thing's called, but I'm going to mount the camera right here. These have the rails on them so that I can mount the follow focus to it. So that's that. Let's go to the next box. Good. And in this box we have the one follow focus piece. Now this is their second version of this, as you can see. And let me just jump back to the slide here real quick for you, and then you can see, you can watch it on the camera, so you can put it up there. Now the great thing about this new version is it's got stops on it, so definitely you use this when you're like maybe photographing product or videotaping product and you want to go from one focus point in the video to another focus point in the video. All right, so you're gonna get an idea how this guy is gonna work. Let me jump back and we finish opening up some of this stuff. Get some stickers, put those back in the box. We got that. That. Those in the foreground. Now these are the focusing rings that you put onto the lens. The gears, I guess, you know, that turn it. So you got all your gears right here. Plus one of these guys open so you can see it. There we go. So you wrap this guy around the lens, and then the gears engage right here, and it turns. There's that. Let's see what's in the next box. It's like Christmas when you get a bunch of little boxes. This guy open. Alright, here's another piece of the focusing ring, one per each side. Good. And let's go one more. This should be last but not least, this is for the video monitor. So this will also attach, I've also ordered a camera cage, but this little piece right here, you can attach a monitor to it on top of your focus so you can actually see, you know, put a bigger monitor instead of having to look through the back of the camera and see what you're doing a little bit better. Oh, so that's it. That's some of the fun gear we got. We're going to make future videos using it and demonstrating. I'm really excited. This is the second time I'm ordered from this company, and I think one of the next things that I'm going to get is like a little slider. So when that comes in, we'll do another video.